Hey guys, what's going on? I just wanted to tell you guys that I know it's been a while since I've done a video, and I know I have a few people who subscribed hoping for weekly videos or whatever, but just like Dom from Bro Science, you probably will get lies from me about weekly videos. You probably won't, but you probably will. So I just want everyone to know this video is going to be mostly opinionated. So I don't want you guys having to try and argue with me or whatever in the comments. It'd just be a waste of time because most of my opinions can be backed up by fact. I just don't want to link anything in the description. I'm a little bit too lazy to go find those links for you. But you can research them yourself, and then you can come back with your evidence all you want, and I will read it, and I'll reply to your comment, or at least I'll try, depending on how many this video gets. So today I want to just talk to the women about why guys always cheat on you, or if the relationship isn't going too well, or why you can't find a guy to commit. That's basically what this video is going to be about. And I'll do one for the guys later down the line. But first, let's go ahead and start with some rules for this. I will be giving my opinion for straight women, women who actually are looking to do better, have a better relationship. If you're happy the way you are, you're doing everything right, in your opinion, it's fine. You keep doing that. I'm not going to critique your life. I'm not going to say you're doing anything wrong. This video is for the people who are looking for a different opinion, a different view on life and things. So, I'd like to start off by saying I have a friend, and she's going through the same thing that you may be going through. So, I want you to listen to her story, and then I'll tell you guys what I told her, and hopefully I can teach you in a story format. I'm going to list the main points at the end, but hopefully you get everything you need and you can just click off of the video before that. I'd appreciate it if you finished it though. So, this friend, we're going to call her Sarah, just, so I'm not putting her information out there. My friend Sarah, she's she's had a lot of sex with a lot of guys, and she wants to settle down, and she doesn't understand why guys don't want to commit. They only want to have sex with her. They don't want to do stuff with her like actual dates or whatever. They just want to drink with her or smoke with her or chill with her with Netflix and chill with her and have sex. That's it. So I looked at her patterns, and she's getting to the end of her rope. She's having breakdowns about it, and she just keeps going back to these guys because it's the closest thing to attention that she's gotten, or the attention she wants. It's the closest thing to commitment that she's gotten so far. So she keeps going back. So I told her, I said, "Hey, maybe you should sleep with less guys. Maybe you should give guys the chance to get to know you, to form some sort of connection with you before you guys actually have sex." Guys and most adults have more respect for something that they worked for than they do for something that was given to them for little to no effort. When you go out and you sleep with guys on the first night and you just have a drink with the guy or whatever, he has to put in little to no work. Because let's face it, when guys are out there and they're trying to get laid, they're putting in as little effort as possible. And they'll put in more effort, but only if you require that. If they think they can sleep with you without putting in a lot of effort, they will. So when you sleep with guys on the first night and you sleep with guys multiple times before even doing a real date or before doing a few dates or getting to know this person, your chances with that guy have just dropped. Because you can't have sex with this guy the first night and then not have sex with him the next time because you want to take my advice and decide, I'm going to make him work for it. He's already gotten it. So if you decide after having sex with him that you don't want to put out, that's your fault. And I'm saying it's sad, maybe the guy's really cool and you like him, but it's too late. It's usually too late. You might be able to work something out to where you guys connect over sex or something like that, but that's a very rare instance. So make the guy work for it. I'm not saying have him jump through hoops and start making trouble for him that isn't necessary. I'm saying get to know the guy. Let the guy get to know you. Make sure he's showing an interest in you. Make sure you show an interest in him. Build a connection. And usually, if you're having sex with a guy within the first 3 weeks of meeting him, you did something wrong. And that's just my opinion, because that's not a lot of work. That's not a lot of time to wait for something. And between two adults, I doubt you guys have had enough time to stay with each other and hang out and go out and do a lot of stuff, because usually people in their 20s or 30s, some people in their 30s are still in school. Most people in their 20s are usually in school, working. They have jobs. People in their 30s have careers. People in their late 20s have careers. So there's a lot going on. And it's even worse if you have a child or children. It's even worse because most guys don't want to date people who are single moms. They don't want to do it. They don't want to put up with the extra hassle, especially when they don't have kids themselves. So there are a lot of barriers to doing what I said to do. And basically she said, well, what if the guy stops talking to me because I don't want to have sex with him within the first little bit of time? Do you really want a guy around you? Is what I said to her. I said, do you even really want a guy around you who puts your value all into the sex that you guys have? Like all of the value, whether he's going to deal with you or not, or push for a relationship with you or not, it's all dependent on sex. Or if you have sex with him. He doesn't know if the sex is good. He doesn't know if it's bad. But what he would know is that you're worth the relationship. And if a guy doesn't look at you and think this woman is worth it, then he's not really worth it at all. So that's something you want to go ahead and that's something you want to think about. Now, that's just the end of her. But these are some other cases from other women I know. Some are basically friends with benefits with a lot of guys, or a certain guy that they like to have sex with and they like to talk to, and the guy's fun, but for some reason the guy won't commit, or she's afraid to commit, but the guy doesn't want to commit. So you got to look at this situation, and what she's doing is she's holding herself back. If you're one of these people and you want a committed relationship, but you have a guy, or we call them fuck buddies. If you have a fuck buddy and you are just having sex with this person and secretly in your mind you're hoping they commit to you, you're wasting your time and you're wasting their time. Your best option is to leave that person alone, or if you're somebody who feels like they need to have sex, okay, that's fine. Try and see them less at first. Try and talk to somebody else. See if, that person wants to make a commitment with you. Because I'm not going to tell you that, hey, you have to stop having sex with other people until you and this person, until you find another person. I'm just saying that once you do find someone who's actually interested in you, who won't leave you just for not having sex with them within the first week or two, then you might want to stop dealing with that other person so much, or at all. And I know it's hard because you guys might have a friendship or whatever, but you got to look at your future. Is your future worth making somebody else momentarily happy for a few minutes a week? Or do you want to actually explore something with someone who wants to get to know you and wants to care about you? And if you have a kid, someone who actually supports you and your kid, or wants to help support you and your kid. And I'm not saying this is nothing against guys who don't want to deal with women who have kids, because me, myself, I don't. I'm just throwing that out there. It would take a very, very, very special woman for me to put up and raise with somebody else's kid. That's just me. But just think about this to yourself, ladies, and I'll close out the video. When the time comes and you're lying there and you're 50 or 60 or you've made it all the way to 80 years old, whenever that time comes, even right now, let's say right now, if you were on your deathbed right now, who would be there? Would it be that guy you like to have sex with? Would it be him? Would it be your family? Would it be your kid? Or would you rather have it be a guy who you've built a relationship with, who you've shared your fears with, who is committed to you? That's just the question you got to ask yourself. So, I'm going to go ahead and close out this video. Like the video, leave a comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell so that you get your notifications for this video when I send it out. And peace.